just to know you and to be known by you, my God. There's nothing sweeter. I had this moment when I went to San Diego a few weeks ago, and I was at the ocean, and it was night. I love going to the ocean at night. It's my favorite. And I remember I was wearing this dress that I really loved, and it was a long dress, like longer than my feet. I had to like hold it up when I walked. And I think I even posted this. It was a video I did where I was like, I want to wear this dress. I know it's long, but I'm not going to get in the ocean. I definitely got in the ocean. But I was singing this song that's been like my favorite worship song for like a year and a half now. And I was just literally in the water. Not all the way, but like, I don't know, to my calves or something. I was in the water, and I was just talking with God in the ocean, and I was just like, oh my God. Like I could feel the power and the presence of the ocean, and it just felt like God's spirit, the spirit itself, personified the ocean did. I was like, that's why I love you so much. And I was singing this song, and the part where it goes, oh, just to know you and to be known by you, my God. There's nothing sweeter. Oh, just to sing right to your heart. Oh, to be known by you, my God. And just to sing right to your heart. There's nothing sweeter. There's nothing sweeter. Let there be a sound. Let there be a song. Oh, to be known by you and to just sing right to your heart. There's nothing sweeter. And I'm singing this in worship. My hands are up. My eyes are weeping. My heart is so full. It's just me and the ocean and the sky. And it's so foggy because it was June, June bloom, I guess. June bloom. And so I couldn't even see the moon or the stars. And it was like, well, there was still like a brightness beyond the fog. Like you could tell there was light there. And I'm singing this to God. Oh, just to know you and to be known by you. And I could literally feel, because this is how me and God's relationship is, I could literally, like he dedicates songs to me all the time. I could literally feel God and spirit and even the ocean singing that song back to me. And they were like, oh, just to know you and to be known by you. There's nothing sweeter than to just sing right to your heart. And I was like, oh, what? Excuse me, what? It's like, because that's what that relationship and that love, it's exactly what that feels like. Like God delights in being able to know me and to sing right to my heart. And it truly feels like it's the sweetest moment for all of us. For me, for God, for spirit, for the ocean. And it just felt like God and spirit and the ocean were all like, holy shit, like, we love how much you love us. Like, we love how much you just appreciate just being present with us. And it's so beautiful, like such a sacred communion. And I was like, just, I don't even know. I was like speechless. I was just like crying, like full on ugly cry. Just taking it in, like just receiving that beautiful, because it was a worship song. I was like, oh my God, it felt like reverse worship, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? And I was like, is that blasphemy? And it was just such a sweet moment of like, because last time I was there, when I went to San Diego in August for my 40th birthday, and I talked about this. Did I talk about this? I don't think I ever posted that video. I had this moment. It was the night before I left the next day, right? And I was on my way home. I had gone out or something. And I was on my way home. It was probably like 10 o'clock at night to the Airbnb. I was like, I'm going to go hang out at the Airbnb in the room. It's a really beautiful space. And like, I just want to enjoy it. And I was driving back and I was like, I really don't want to. Like, I feel like there's something else for me to do. It's like 10:30 at night at this point, and I just drive back to the coffee house that I had gone to the night before. I get a cup of coffee. They end up closing earlier than I thought, so I take my coffee to go, and I drive over to the ocean. Only instead of it being like the beach, it was like the cove, which there was like a little stairway, or like a little wall, like a little half wall, and there was not a lot of people there. And I had my blanket and my coffee and, you know, just like a journal or stuff like that with me. And I got my blanket and I put it down right on the other side of the wall, so I'm facing the ocean. And there's like, once in a while there'll be like a person or a couple or something walking behind me, and I could kind of hear them. And I had my headphones in, and it was just, this is the first time I had been to the ocean at night by myself. And it was, oh my God, it was like heaven. It was the ocean right in front of me, the waves crashing. There was a big old moon over here, the stars. Off in the distance I could see the seals and like hear them, and I was just there. And I started to like just talk to God. I was like, this is so cool. This is so beautiful. Thank you, God. And I put on a playlist that I hadn't played in a while. It was like my worship song playlist. And the first song that is on there, the playlist is titled Wash Over Me, Lord. And the first song on there is called Rapids. And I just like look at it and smile, because me and God, we communicate a lot through music. Like God will dedicate songs to me that aren't necessarily Christian songs, and it's just like, thank you. And I would play the song, and I'm just like in awe, and like just worship, and just so close. Like I could feel God's presence. I'm just immersed at this point. And it's a whole playlist, and the third song on there is the song that I was singing now, To Be Known by You. Something like that, I think is what it's called. And I remember I had this moment I was probably singing songs with my AirPods on, and people were walking by probably like, what is she doing? And I had this moment where I was like, oh my God. I was like, God, I can feel my new life. I can feel all the blessings that you're bringing into my life. I can feel all of it. And I'm so grateful. Like, I'm so grateful. And I'm excited. But I want you to know that, like, this right here, this, you and me, this moment, this heart space with you is all I want. It's literally all that I want. And it just felt like God was like, yeah, I know. And I was like, the only wish that I had, because, you know, it's my birthday weekend. I was like, the only wish that I have right now is that I want to remember this moment for the rest of my life. I was like, God, I don't care if I'm 80, 90, 100, like dementia, whatever it is. I don't care. I want to remember this moment, not just for the rest of my life, but for my entire existence. Like, whatever form I take on after this life, I want to remember this moment. And then I grabbed my shit and I was like getting ready to go because it felt like there was somebody coming up, right? Like walking up, and I was like, okay, that's weird. And then I could hear the seals and they were like getting closer. I was like, oh shit. So I grabbed my stuff and I jumped back over and I was gonna go home. I was like, well, I guess that's over. And I could hear the seal over there, like across the way a little bit. And I walked over and I turned my phone on, and I have this on camera because I turned my phone on with the flash on video so I could see him. And I was like, oh my God, hi. Oh my God. And it growled at me and I thought it was going to eat me, and I never ran so fast. Oh my God. And I was running away. And I stopped for a second. And I was like, that's fucking hilarious. So well played, God. Because my whole soul jumped out of my body for a second. I was terrified. I thought I was going to get eaten by this monster. And I was like, that's hilarious. And now I will never, ever, ever forget this moment. And then when I went back this last time, a few weeks ago, I was at the ocean at night. And it was just like, this is literally my favorite thing in the whole world, is just being at the ocean, singing to God, and God singing to me, just being in this beautiful bubble and cycle of just worship and beauty and love and communion.
For this invitation, Spirit.
And I had this moment with the ocean. I don't remember if it was this night or some other time when I was there. I think it was this night. Where I was like, I think the reason why I'm drawn to the ocean so much is because I long to be seen. And to be honest, I've almost never encountered somebody who had vision or capacity to see me. But when I'm next to the ocean, there's just this like almost eternal vastness and depth and power and beauty, and just you could feel the Spirit of God in the waves. And it's like, it's Mother Earth, and it's ethereal, and it's the moon, and it's the stars, and it's the sky, and it's the end of the earth in some ways, you know? And she comes up to the shore to meet me in a small and inviting way, and then I can go as deep as I want. And I was like, oh my God, that's why I love to be at the ocean, with the ocean, in the ocean, because I feel like she's the only one who gets me. I feel like her vastness is the only one who has the capacity to understand me and see me in my own depth and vastness. I don't know if that sounds arrogant. I feel like maybe it does a little bit, but it's true. And I was like, oh, thank you. I love you. I do. I love oceans so much. That's the real reason I want a beach house, because the way that my heart would come alive and just constant, utter present with God and the ocean, and the creativity that would run through my veins, and that type of inspiration and state of flow is just would be otherworldly. And not so much for the things I would be able to create out of that, but just for the beautiful life experience that I would have, having so many of those beautiful moments inside of my life. You couldn't tell me nothing. I'm living next to the ocean, and that's like my backyard. What? What? Could take my Pisces moon for that one. Mm-hmm. You knew me before I knew myself. You put your breath inside of me. Creation sings of your majesty, joining in the symphony. Just as oil burns with a fragrance, so let my life pour incense love. Oh, just to know you and to be known by you, my God. There's nothing sweeter. Oh, just to sing right to your heart. You raised me, Lord, from dust to life. Spirit lives inside of me. You called us your sons and daughters, reckoning eternity. Like the stream flows into the ocean, so let my life pour out to you. Oh, just to know you and to be known by you, my God. There's nothing sweeter. Oh, just to sing right to your, oh, to be known by you, my God, and just to sing right to your heart. There's nothing sweeter. There's nothing sweeter. Oh, to be known by you, my God, and just to sing right to your heart. There's nothing sweeter. Let there be a sound, let there be a song, an eruption of praise from every heart. So come fill this house, let it spill out and cover the earth. Let there be a sound, let there be a song, an eruption of praise from every heart. To come fill this house, let it spill out.
And that created me and you. Bless us all, God. Thank you. You know what? Let me shut up for a little bit and listen. So distracting. It's my phone. I have a few minutes before the tide reaches and stuff. So much.